Well, what do we have here? We're going to Atlanta. Let's go. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I was away for a few days. Apologies about that. I was working this weekend at Atlanta, and I got food poisoning on Friday night. So I was suffering from food poisoning throughout the weekend, getting that settled. So, yeah, sorry. But we're all good, and we are going to Atlanta. Now, this is going to be a very, very well-timed video. Obviously, on Saturday night, we had the Cup Series race at Atlanta. I don't obviously give my thoughts a lot on the Cup Series anymore, guys, in terms of real life. But that was one of the best, probably the best next-gen NASCAR race I've seen since 2022, obviously, when the NASCAR next-gen car was introduced. That was terrific. If you don't know what old school plate racing was like, this is like the modern crazy version of it, of what Atlanta is. It's, you know, the biggest thing is having the ability to take your car and make moves with it. You saw Carson Hocevar, you saw Chase Elliott, you saw earlier in the race Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, these guys. But I mean, Hocevar is probably the best example of just the driver making a difference. And at Daytona and Talladega in modern day, the driver can't really make a difference as much as they used to. And you want your plate package to have the driver make a difference. Like, the super speedways have a certain skill set. There's a reason why Dale Earnhardt could see the air. I'm actually wearing a Dale Earnhardt Sr. shirt right now. There's a reason he could see the air. There's a reason Jeff Gordon was amazing. There's a reason Dale Earnhardt Jr. was the prodigy of his father and was incredible at super speedway racing. There's a reason Denny Hamlin has won 3 Daytona 500s. It's not random. And the fact is, the Daytona 500, Talladega, it's become a lot more random. Atlanta is not random. Atlanta, it's about the car, it's about the speed, it's about the handling, and it's about the driver, and you can all play a part in it. And so that is why, yes, Atlanta is most likely, I don't want to speak for you guys, but it is mine and most likely your favorite new super speedway. It's a unique super speedway, but it does bring that old school plate style racing where these things matter. And so the race on Friday or Saturday night was absolutely incredible, genuinely so much fun. And the fun fact is, this race technically on this game is kind of like New Atlanta. They didn't this is supposed to be old Atlanta, but with no tire wear and stuff. It's hilarious. So we're gonna try and make it like New Atlanta. We're gonna have more grip, normal tire wear, all that good stuff. We're gonna have less tire wear on the AI, and we're gonna keep everything as is. Disable or infrequent mechanical failures. We're gonna go with relaxed yellows. We're gonna try and get as much green flag racing in this race as possible, and we're gonna go 3 times normal wear. We're gonna save and continue, go back and every single time. But this is going to be like New Atlanta, and it's going to be kind of funny because this game technically predicted it 5 years ago with the way it kind of raced. It's hilarious. Like, the way this, if I remember correctly how this is going to play, it's just going to look like a pack race. So let's see how it goes. I want to give a shout out to the Patreon members. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you guys so much for support as always. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Do you agree with me on my thoughts of the Atlanta race? I absolutely adored it. I absolutely loved it. No, that does not mean I want more of it. Be careful with that. I don't want 3 different Atlantas. I don't want other racetracks trying to copy what Atlanta does. This is the biggest problem NASCAR always has. We try to give too much of something. It has to be special. Remember, we ruined Game 7 moments because we thought we could get a Game 7 moment every year. Except Game 7 moments are supposed to be special because they don't happen every year. Atlanta should not be copied. What it is right now, leave it. Daytona and Talladega, don't make it a mile and a half. Don't turn Texas into another Atlanta. Although I could argue for Texas, maybe. I could argue. Texas is so bad. And to be fair, Texas is like big, bad, fast. That's what you think of Texas. So it would be kind of cool to have a Atlanta kind of version of Texas. I'm not going to lie. So Texas, I give the exception. But anywhere else, just don't do it. Because too much of one thing is not fun. Let's go straight to the race. We are not going to qualify, obviously. We're going straight to it. And let's get this job done. Atlanta Motor Speedway. We do technically miss you because now it's called Echo Park. But, you know, I will always call it Atlanta. It is what it is. Green flag is out. Full throttle Atlanta racing. Let's go. How did you guys predict this 5 years, man? I don't understand. Now, I don't remember what the difficulty's like at this racetrack. I would assume it's pretty easy, but I don't know. And you can see we're basically going full throttle. I'm lifting a little bit just to not get involved. But this is essentially new Atlanta on this game, so we continue on. The cars like move. They tried their best to make it bumpy because the car you see right there is a bump in the straightaway. You go on another bump into turn 1, but we're basically going full throttle in the corner. So it looks like bottom lane is king, and it looks like we might be the fastest car because I feel very quick compared to everyone else. 17 laps of fuel. We got 25 in the stage, so we will have to pit. So that'll be interesting. 82 total laps, I think it was. So it's going to be a long race. I am a little bit loose. I probably should have set the car to be a little bit loose because I am sliding around a little bit. 194 miles per hour looks like entering the corner. Got to lift a little bit here, but basically full throttle. I'm still getting a little bit loose. I want to see that tire wear. Is the right rear going to wear quicker than the right front? So I got in the wall, and we have a little bit of problem with the setup. So yeah, I am loose. 79% on the right rear, and I actually can't go full throttle in the corners right now because I'm just so sideways with the rear end. I can't. It's just, you know, going all over the place. So we're going to have to tighten up the race car, surprisingly, which we never do on this game. But we're going to have to go ahead and do that. In a weird way, as you can see, like you see how some of the field is spread out. In a weird way, like 3 years from now, this is kind of what Atlanta is going to be like. It is going to start spreading out. I would love to see them take the restrictor plates off because I do think the best version, like the super best version of Atlanta, will be a few years from now with no restrictor plates. I think that will be the best version of Atlanta. Big, bad, and fast, but also you have to like lift a little bit, and it'll be very interesting. So that's what I hope they do. But I think, to be honest, the race was so good Sunday or Saturday night that I think until it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, you might as well just see how the track ages and leave what it is. Like bring that current super speedway package with the car and just leave it as is because it is like genuinely so good, and it's going to. That's the thing, is it should get better as the track continues to wear. It should get better. So I actually had the idea of moving it to the July 4th weekend. I hope they do that. I don't think they will, but if you move to Atlanta to July 4th, I think that'd be a really good replacement for what I think we've been missing since Daytona got moved away from July 4th. You always need your fireworks, you know, and I feel like Atlanta can definitely deliver that. I do not like being middle 3, please. I'm trying to get through these guys, but trying not to use the bottom lane sometimes is like I said, you know, the bottom lane in this game is king. The top lane is not really king. I can't get to the bottom right now. Try and squeeze. Nope. I tried to squeeze my way. Stenhouse was like, no, you can't take it. I'll give the AI credit in some areas. You can't take advantage of the AI at a lot of these tracks. They will not just back off the throttle for you just because you're like, I want to squeeze in. They don't do that. So, like I said, the AI is always usually very good in this game. Field is spreading out. We are pretty spread out now. Definitely very spread out. So we still got a front pack up there. Denny Hamlin's actually pulled out by himself, and then there's a little pack over there. So we won't get up there, but we will have to pit, and we'll see how pit stops are like. My car has gotten a little bit tighter through the run. It really struggled. That you know, between laps 3 and 6, it was rough. It was rough there for a little bit. Who's pitting? Who pitted? Is that William Byron? I think William Byron came down pit lane. He might have had an issue. Again, we have relaxed yellows, so we're trying to get this race to go green as long as possible. So unless there's a multi-car wreck, we should not see a caution. We'll see how that plays out. Oh no, these guys are pitting early. I heard pitting ahead. Oh, what is this? Denny Hamlin's on pit. Weird. Okay. That's odd. I mean, we have the AI on less wear, and they're pitting way earlier than they need to on fuel. And my tire wear is fine. Well, my tire wear actually is not fine. I take that back. It's at 22%, so it does look like everyone's tire wear. Atlanta, they have new Atlanta with old Atlanta tire wear, so it does look like we're going to have to pit here soon. I'm going to carry on until my tires do not have any more tread left in them, so we continue. Basically, everyone has pitted except for Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman has stayed out. He's still ready to go. We're going to pit this time by. Books, Lewis, books. So our right rear tire is at 13%. They'll probably drop to the single digits before we come down pit lane. Here are the guys coming out of pit lane, and so this is gonna be a very interesting race, to say the least, with this tire wear thing. We have better tire wear than the AI. All right, I'm going to be a little bit careful here. Third, second, 45 miles per hour. And we made up plenty of time on Ryan Newman. We are going to go up on the wedge. We literally never do this. Everyone take a screenshot. Up on the wedge, about 0.4%. And that is just to get the right rear to stop sliding a little bit. We should be good with that. Had a good pit stop. You see Ryan Newman right over there. We are going to make up a lot of positions on green flag stops. So the thing I'm learning with this game already is that green flag pit stops, you make up a lot of time compared to the AI. So is there one area of improvement for the AI for NASCAR 25? Green flag pit stops. That'll be it. I think they have to be a lot quicker because we were 3.5 seconds behind Ryan Newman, and now we are 0.3 of a second behind Ryan Newman. So definitely, we should not be gaining that much time, I think, on the AI. So that will be the one area. We have enough of a sample size now. Every single race where we have green flag stops, we kind of beat them. So that'll be. I'm not even going like super aggressive in a pit lane either. So that will be the area for the NASCAR 25 AI to improve on. I have a feeling we're about to see some interesting stuff here. I think you saw the people pit pretty early, right? Well, I have a feeling on the last lap of this stage you might see some cars come down pit lane. It just makes sense because I think they came down around lap 12 or 13. We got 2 laps to go. We're about to find out. Now, on pure speed alone, we are not as quick as Ryan. Like, Ryan Newman's right there. You can see we have not gained any time on him. So just on pure speed, we do not have the fastest car. But on tire wear, we do. So let's see if anyone pits here. Because I think William Byron, who's in the lead right now, he was the first one we saw come down pit lane. So he's so far has come to the final lap of the stage and is not pitted. Well, we'll keep an eye on him. He still could pit on this final lap because when the AI have a set pit strategy, they just kind of stick to it. So let's wait and see what he does heading into turn 3. We're going to try and get Jimmy. I'm going to slide that in there. Denny Hamlin got the lead. Byron didn't pit, but Denny Hamlin got the lead. We hit the apron. Denny Hamlin wins stage 1. We will finish in 10th. And we'll take that. I don't mind. All right. So everyone should come back down pit lane. I want to see my right rear tire. 48%. So it didn't really do much. Go a little bit higher. Like right there. 50.7. All right. 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires. Gonna be in 10th. Let's try and get to the lead. Get me to the bottom lane or I retire. Look at this bottom lane. Oh my God. I feel like Carson Hocevar. Holy crap. I mean, did you guys see the Hocevar was just, he like passed like 25 guys in 15 laps. It was just crazy. Anyways, when I was watching it, I was fascinated by it. I'm just being completely honest. Yeah, let's keep I don't give my thoughts really on real life NASCAR anymore, but that Hocevar kid is so fast, man. Like, it amazes me he takes that car and just freaking flies there at most trade. He's genuinely, I think, too fast for the car. Like, I genuinely think that. He just makes a lot of mistakes as he's young, but man, I'd rather have speed and make mistakes than not have speed and you know, not make mistakes. So that kid's gonna be going places, I'll tell you that. Can we get clear of Denny Hamlin? So we just don't have like that outright speed. That's what I'm noticing right now. I don't have that outright full blazing speed to really get up there. We're going 196 miles per hour, sliding the rear end into the corner. Did not lift an ounce. Trying to get to the side of Byron. Could not get there. We go back into the draft. Hopefully he stays high. He does. We're going to go full throttle again. Literally not lifting an ounce. I'm going to try and get to that quarter panel. Side draft is not strong enough in this game. I really, really wish it was stronger, and obviously he's going to be able to get away from it. If I have side draft, I would be OP right now. We did have slide job, though, until Ryan Blaney decided that he wants to. These guys are quick, man. All right, so Kurt Busch, Blaney, Hamlin, Byron, and then Logano, I think it is, behind us. Or is that Keselowski? Is it Keselowski? That's Keselowski. It's not Logano. So Keselowski, so we got all these guys. All right. That's fine. That is fine. We'll fight for this lead. I don't mind. Let me get to the bottom lane. Here we go. Although I am not lifting whatsoever, and I just don't. No, don't hit the. Can we not hit the apron, Brad? Why? No, in the wall. No. Dude. Okay, we got to fix that damage on the pit stop, but that would have been really bad. Thank God Byron saved it, or else we were in a lot of trouble. Fudge Brownie, Kyle Busch. We're going to get in behind you. I'm just waiting for the green flag stops. We don't have the speed to get up to the lead. Look at all them up there. Oh, they're all running the top lane. I'm telling you, man, this is literally like 2025 Atlanta reincarnated. Look at these bums. Look at that. They're all up there. None of them are running the bottom. They're all protecting the top. Someone go to the bottom. Kyle Busch, why are you side drafting me? Oh, God. We have to work together, Kyle. We got the tire wear to be pretty even. We're just trying to get Kyle Busch up there. The draft is going to be massively important. I don't think this technically qualifies as a super speedway, so I think the draft effect is still normal here. It's not super speedway draft effect. So I wonder what this race would have. I should have probably thought about that. I should have just set speedway draft effect to high just for this race. That gave me front end damage. Are you serious? It was a tap. Okay, anyways, we'll have to come down pit lane and repair that damage. People are pitting. Looks like it's going to be Keselowski and Hamlin, or is it just going to be Keselowski? Nope, it's both. Keselowski and Hamlin are pitting, and there is a yellow. That means there had to be 2 cars. It is a short run in stage 2. It's only going to be 7 laps to get to the finish. I will try to get to the lead, but we have shown that we don't really have the speed. I'm going to try. I mean, there's that slide again. I can't really tighten the car up anymore. I mean, we have even tire wear on the rights. I'm happy with the balance. I don't want to be tight. So we are redlining at we're redlining 198 miles per hour on the rev limiter. I can't go faster. I genuinely can't go faster than what I just did entering turn 1. Gonna try and clear Johnson. Nope. When we don't have anyone in front of us, we are just a parachute. So I'm gonna need Jimmy to drop down, and we're in that same situation with Kyle Busch. I can't go anywhere. We're faster in 1 and 2, but a little bit slower in 3 and 4, and then overall slower than the top 5. It'll be tough to win this race, but we can win it. It's a challenge, but I know we can win it. If it goes green in the final stage, I'm very confident we will win it. But I don't think we're going green, so we're gonna have to find a way. Another yellow. What the heck? Where are the cautions coming from? We have relaxed yellows. Oh my God, I can't do anything else other than turning yellow. Where's the yellow coming from? Who's bringing it out? I can't do anything else. I cannot. I literally, other than turning yellows off, I cannot do anything else. 4 tires and fuel. We continue on. I gain a spot on pit road. Let's see. We have to get to the lead on the restart, or at least get the second. 28 laps remaining. Should be good for 1 pit stop and go. We got a really good restart. We got to get to this bottom lane and hopefully get a run before we get up to full speed. I'm gonna push Kurt Busch and then go underneath him 3 wide. Lift a little bit. I was gonna slide up there because 3 and 4 is kind of our weak corner. We're not as good through here. We are better in 1 and 2. Problem is I don't have any draft. We squeeze Kurt Busch. He backs out of it because he got scared. We get back in line. Oh boy. Don't hit the apron. Don't hit the apron. Oh boy. I tapped the apron. We're gonna slide up in front of Keselowski. Back down. Nope. Kurt Busch said nada. He did not want to give that up. We're gonna have to back off here and slide in. We got to slide in. Oh God Almighty! All right, thank the Lord. The Penske boys are hunting us down. I cannot lose this lead pack. Don't lose them. Nope. I'm just not fast enough on fresh tires. I tried pulling a slide job there. It did not work. I'm getting ganged by the Penske boys. That sounds absolutely terrible. Whatever. Nah, but seriously, what a race. This is basically like the replica of 2025 Atlanta. Oh God! Even trying to dive bomb and slide job people in 1 and 2, it's very identical, except then getting past because you tried making up. Oh man, I cannot get up there. I need green flag pit stops. That's my only hope in this race. Please, no cautions, man.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Sorry. He was having such a good run too. I hit the apron. That's my excuse. Leave me alone. I'm just stuck here for eternity in 7th place. Not fast enough to catch the Kyle Busch. Not slow enough to get passed by Joey Logano. Did I say Kyle Busch? Kurt Busch? Yeah, and not fast enough to get, or not slow enough to get passed by Logano. We got, I think that's, is that Bowman? Yeah, Bowman's coming up there. Byron's pitting. Byron is pitting very early. 7 laps. Nah, man, I can't. What is with the yellows? Corey LaJoy. What is... No, there's no way. There's no way. We have infrequent mechanical failures. We have relaxed yellows on, and there's been 3 cautions. How is that possible? Oh my God, we need to win this race. I need green flag stops, and now we're not going to have green. I only need 1 can. Just give me 1 can. 4 tires, fuel. Actually, just whatever. 1.5. I'm gonna lose spots. No, I did not lose spots. Okay, thank God. 7th position. All right, we got to get to the lead because there's no more pit stops, guys. These idiots keep bringing out cautions. Come on, let's see if we can do it. This is if we don't get to the lead after lap 1 here, then we're not winning this race no matter what. So. We got one shot at this, and we'll see if we can get there. Brad Kozlowski, please stay high. Please stay high. Thank you very much. That's going to get that 1 spot, get us to the 3rd row. Here comes Alex Bowman behind us. We have the draft of Denny Hamlin. Come on, come on. Now, what do we do here? I'm going to push Hamlin, try to get Byron to go up top. Nope, I'm going to go now underneath Hamlin because I knew Byron was going to come down. Full throttle into the corner, but with fresh tires, we're not going to have that pace advantage. And Byron's going to go away, and I'm going to just try and get in there. Here comes Blaney. Now, I got to stay with Blaney. Blaney, are you going to run the bottom? All right, Blaney's going to run the bottom. We got to stay on the rear bumper of Ryan Blaney, no matter what. So, going to try our hardest here just to hang on for dear life for the next few laps, because that's the key. We need to hang on, especially through 3 and 4. And he's going to go up. I need them to run bottom. I need draft. I don't need Blaney to go up there because he's going to get the run. I got Hamlin coming down low. You see, I'm going to have to block that. Blaney, I need you to run lower, man. Please, please, please run lower. Come on, run. There you go. Yeah, run that line. Run that line. There you go. Yep. That's fine. All right. We're good there. I'm going to start losing a little bit of ground, but hopefully, if he runs the bottom here, we should be fine. If he goes up top, all right, he's going to run bottom. Yeah, so we should be okay if I could just stay in the draft. I got to make sure I never hit that. If I hit that apron, we're absolutely screwed. Ultra focus, Radman. Ultra focus. Come on. Ultra focus. 10 laps to go. Just wait for the tires to wear. Just wait for stay in touch until the tires start wearing. That's all you got to do, man. That is all you got to do. That's a beautiful corner. You just let that right rear hang. We're all good. Stay in touch. Let those tires wear. By lap 77, we'll get them. Truex, don't think about it. Truex, don't think about it. What? How are we having more yellows? Chase Elliott. It was a Chase Elliott had a problem. How are we having more yellows with relaxed yellows? Oh my God. You know, to be fair though, that it might have actually helped us. My worry is when we get the lead, we won't be able to hold on to it. I wanted worn tires. Now we don't really have a choice. We have to get the lead and we have to hang on. We will get the lead here because we're going to get a good jump. Or I hope we get a good jump. Let's see. Are we going to get any further? Yes, we will. There we go. All right, so we will get the lead. Problem is, we're going to be a parachute, and our tires are not worn, which means their tires are not worn, which means we're going to get eaten alive here in a double wide situation with no draft. Everyone pray to God. What was that saying Ross Chastain said at Martinsville? I'm going to keep my right foot on the pedal until I see a checkered flag or see God or something like that. Well, and there goes Byron taking an impossible line that I cannot do. He just bodied me up. Fair play. Fair play, young William Byron. He just bodied us into the wall to take his lead back. And we are now absolutely screwed. Well, that was our chance to win the race, and it lasted about 30 seconds. Oh, apron. Yeah, that's going to be that. We're going to lose the top 4. All right. Well, now when I actually need a caution, are you guys... No, we're not going to get another caution. We've had enough cautions so far. It's going to be another race without a win, but another good result. We've had a lot of good results. We're probably leading the point standings and everything, but we cannot get the win. The win still eludes us. And to be fair, though, this was a very fun race. New Atlanta vibes. I just did not have that speed on the fresh tires. We did not get the long runs we needed, so it's not going to be a win. William Byron with his dirt. That was a dirty move. William Byron, he body slammed us. I just want to point that out. That was very dirty. I will keep that in mind. And, you know, just saying. But he will go ahead and win this race, which is all but done. Please bring caution. Nope. Another top 5. But that was a very fun race. Very fun. Thank you very much, even though technically that's not what the design of this track is supposed to be. They did it by accident, but very fun. Homestead will be up next. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram already. Subscribe if you're new, and peace out.